Have you ever wondered why your topspin lobs are landing short? And it always lands short and it's not high enough and everything goes right at the opponent rather than going over the opponent, over the head, and drops right at the baseline? Today, I'm going to teach you how to hit a topspin lob correctly. A lot of players try to hit topspin lob by hitting a regular forehand high. But the thing is, a lot of times when you're trying to hit a regular forehand up high, what happens is your racket face closes and you're just swinging up on the ball. So what happens if you close your racket face and you're just swinging up on the ball? Because your racket face is closed, it's not going to generate the height that you want, because even though you're swinging up, your racket face is closed, and that's how the ball goes down rather than goes up. So how do you hit a topspin lob? Now, I've talked about this before. You have to know how to open your racket face and still generate topspin. Now, I'm going to show you how to do it, but you could still open the racket face and still generate the topspin. Now, a lot of people, again, if you're experts or if you're advanced level, that's okay. But if you're just starting out and you've never tried to open the racket face to generate topspin, it's very hard to understand how to do that. So basically, when you drop the ball on the strings, it basically generates topspin for you, even if you open the racket face. Now, if you hit the ball like this coming from underneath, it might create underspin if you go like that. But the thing is, generally, even if you open your racket face and you're going up on the ball, it'll create topspin. So you got to understand that first before you're able to hit the topspin lob high over their head and making it drop right in front of the baseline. So basically, you're trying to open up the racket face and hit up like that to make the ball go up and then drop at the baseline. Just like that. So basically, when you're putting topspin on the ball, you're taking the racket and not going this way, but you're going this way to get that topspin. You see how the racket face is open and your racket actually goes this way rather than going this way. So there are times when you need to go this way, but that's not the topspin lob. And yes, you can hit the topspin lob by, flicking your wrist and, closing your racket face, but try this first. This is actually a really good way to, even if your ball lands short, if you hit high enough, they're not going to be able to hit their overheads perfectly. And a lot of times when you hit high enough, a lot of recreational players, they're not very confident in their overheads. So if you throw it even higher, then you can hit like just enough. It's like a perfect feed to them. Don't feed the overhead, just go higher. Open up your racket face and try to brush the ball with the open racket face, and you'll be able to drop it over their head and drop it right in front of the baseline. Now, one thing you have to remember when you are doing this, your weight has to be on the back foot a little bit more. So your weight has to be on the back foot, and you do have to do a shoulder tilt to get underneath the ball to hit up on the ball. Because if you're trying to hit a topspin lob with your shoulders even like this, you're not going to be able to do it. Like it's very hard to open up the racket face in the first place. So basically, you do need to tilt your shoulder and keep that weight on the back foot, trying to go this way rather than on the front foot and going forward. Even if you try to go up, it's very hard to do. But if you keep your weight on the back and you tilt your shoulder, it's very easy to throw the ball up. Now, when you first do this, when you first practice this, yes, it's okay. Let them know that you're doing it. Practice it so you get the tilt and you get a feel for it. Yes, when you do play better players, they're going to read that and try to go back. But, I've hit these topspin lobs and I know I could drop it right in front of the baseline. So even if they could read it, they're not able to hit an overhead on it. So they have to go all the way back and try to, hit a tweener or whatever. But even if they know it's coming, it's not easy to defend against it. So try to, hit a tweener or even if they know it's coming, it's not. Once you get good enough doing this, you could go here and then try to fake it and go up. But don't try to fake it. Just make the shot great. And then, when you want to fool the opponent or, trick them, then you kind of add in the disguising factor. But don't try to do it at first. You don't need to. Again, like drop shots, you don't have to fake it. Your drop shot has to be good first. And then okay, I'll try to disguise it a little bit better. Don't disguise it, from the first place. Just make the shot first. Get the shot working and then try to disguise it. I'll show you how to do the topspin lob. So it's not easy to do on the regular low balls. It's not easy to do at first. So try to do a little bit slower pace. That's a little bit high, and try to hit it when the ball is dropping rather than trying to hit it on the rise. All right, here we go. Tilt and up. Again, let's try it again. On the back foot. Again. See, these low ones are a little tougher to do. I could do it, but trying to go open racket face. That was actually a perfect one. Look at that. Right on the baseline. Again. Yeah, that was perfect. Again. Even if I'm going forward, I could still do it. There you go. Tilt on the back leg and brush with the open racket face. That was good too. Perfect. Okay, that's how you hit it. I'll show you a bad way again. If you try to hit with no tilt and trying to go up, it always goes down because your racket face is closed, and you just can't do it. Physically, it's impossible. So make sure the racket face is open, tilt your shoulder, and throw the ball up, going this way. So yeah, you could still generate topspin. Try to understand that. Again, one more time. I'll try to do it. I'll try to disguise it this time. Disguise and up. That was a perfect one. Perfect. Okay. So now you understand the concept of it. I think it'll be better if you just know the concept of hitting the topspin with an open racket face, then it's much easier to do. So try to understand the concept first and then try to apply it, which I already explained. So try this at home, practice it a couple times. It's okay if your weight is on the back foot, don't worry, and you feel like you're falling over backwards. But that's okay, you're still going forward. You could still do it going backwards too. But it's okay to put your weight on the back foot and tilt and open up the racket face to get the topspin lob. Again, this is not the only way to do it, but if you're struggling with it, this is a great way to start. I've actually used this in pro level, and I've actually taught pro level players how to do this, and they love it. It's just really fun to use because the opponents can't do anything. Kind of like moonballing, but if you know how to moonball, it's very easy to do topspin lob. But anyways, try this next time and implement it to your game. Comment below on how it went, and I'll try to get to these comments as best as I could. But again, thanks for all the comments. It's very hard for me to reply to all of them, but I really appreciate the comments, and it gives me ideas to do next ones, and I'll try to get to the comments as much as I can. Thank you, and see you in the next one.